And on your side, investigators exclusive. A high-ranking city employee who works with kids is revealed to have a dark past. Investigator Joe Douglas discovered a sex offender has held a position for years in Gladstone that some say he should never have been offered.
What do you like about coming to the park, Jace?
I get to do the monkey bars.
Playtime for Jace and a feeling of security. Do you feel like your kids are safe here?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
That's what keeps the Gripper family coming to parks like this one on East Exeter Street.
Everybody's really nice. Lots of kids that, you can play with, but not overcrowded like some of the Portland parks.
The city of Gladstone also provides a summer recreation program here for kids. It includes all kinds of playground activities and sports. The man who's ultimately in charge of that program, along with Parks and Recreation and the entire Public Works Department, is this guy, Scott Tabor. And it turns out he's a registered sex offender. After getting a tip from a viewer, I found out Tabor was convicted of sex abuse in 1999, when he was 47 years old. Court records say Tabor inappropriately touched a teenage girl under the age of 18. A judge sentenced him to 60 days in jail and for 3 years ordered Tabor to have no contact with any female children or to be involved with any organizations which would place him in direct contact with girls. Tabor was working as a crew chief for Gladstone's water department when the crime happened, but he didn't lose his job. In fact, in 2008, he was promoted to Public Works Supervisor. In that role, he's helped organize a number of county projects involving troubled kids, including several youth cleanup operations. Wilderness International, a county-sanctioned environmental group, posted this 2009 photo of Tabor with kids on its website. Next to it is a message saying not only did Scott arrange for the majority of our work projects in the city of Gladstone parks, but he also gave us a very informative PowerPoint presentation. To get some answers about how Tabor got that kind of access, I went to a city council meeting and confronted Tabor himself.
Hi, I'm Joe Douglas. I'm with Channel 2. How you doing?
I'm fine, and I have no comment.
No comment on what, sir? I haven't even asked you anything yet.
No, I suspect I know what you're talking about.
I just want to know if you feel people should know that you're a registered sex offender. You have no comment on that? You run Public Works, you run Parks and Recreation. A lot of children at parks.
My attorney has advised me not to say anything.
All right. I just want to get your side.
After that, I approached Mayor Dominic Jacobellis, who just took office in January.
How is it that someone who's a registered sex offender is able to stay in that job?
Well, that answer is best answered by the city administrator, Pete Boyce.
But you're the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
What is your take on this situation? What decision, do you think it's okay that someone who has that in their background was allowed to stay in that job?
Well, I'm sure the decision that has been made by the city administrator has also been looked at by the city attorneys. And so I'm sure the decision that was made was based on legal reference. It wasn't made in the dark, I can pretty much assure you that.
I left multiple messages with the city administrator and eventually got an email back saying the city can't comment because this is a personnel matter. Regarding Tabor's access to kids on those projects, the Clackamas County Juvenile Department sent me a statement saying, in part, his role did not involve supervision of any participating youths at any time. Mr. Tabor has never been in the presence of youth participants without a crew supervisor present. The Juvenile Department had no prior knowledge of Mr. Tabor's criminal record or his status as a sex offender. Tabor isn't listed on the state's public sex offender registry because he's not considered predatory, but he is considered a sex offender. A county spokesman says after hearing from me, they're going to make sure Tabor has no access to work sites while kids are around. In the newsroom, Joe Douglas, K2 News.